Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Scratch and Post with Scratch. That gaming itch. Oh, I seem to have mastered the skill of just running downstairs and just getting here at the just the last moment. As welcome, everyone. Welcome to the show. My name is Eback here at the Scratching Post, and we are going to be playing some Apollo Justice. Who's we? I hear you ask. Well, I am joined by, of course, my friends. My friends, who can now be heard on the lovely chat. Of course, my, I guess you could say the second in command, the co-leader of this little entourage, the Shadow.
Hello. Hello. Even.
Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? Shadow knows.
Shadow knows.
I have seen. Oh.
I have seen your soul.
She has seen your soul, and she will eat your soul if you're not careful.
Tastes like chocolate.
Not really, but fair enough. And of course, we've got none other than Lemming.
See, I am the evil that men do.
We have Burr.
Ich bin Bär, ja, baby.
Yeah. He's Burr.
We have a Divot. Hi. And of course, we have guesting with us today, none other than Kay.
Hi.
Honorary Shadow Squadron member for every
Honorary
Wednesday.
Shadow Squadron member for every Wednesday. And hello, hello, everyone. So we're of course getting on with some Apollo Justice, which of course we've got some gamings to do. Which if I just do this, you guys should then hopefully be able to see the screen. Oh.
Etc.
Movie stuff. Oh, no. Different movie.
Well, regardless, here we are once again as we're going to be playing some more Apollo Justice tonight. Hope you're all doing well, everyone. I'm doing great, speaking for myself. But yes, the chat. Hopefully there you're nice to see you here, Molligal. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Hope your computer is not crapping out on you, since that's what apparently you're saying. But hopefully it won't be dying anytime soon. Let's put it that way.
I'm better than I was.
You're better than you were.
Yes. Well, you know how bad I got today, but so.
Well, I think everyone has their good and their bad days. Let me just kind of
Yes.
shift this down a little bit. There we go.
Scoot it around. Also, your background is changing colours on your stream.
Yes,
Very
I've
nice.
intentionally.
Yeah.
There we go. Got a bit more kind of normal. Also, I can get rid of that goal because we've reached our goal.
It's a new fad, the mood background.
Yeah, the mood background. Because
Yes.
my new computer's arriving tomorrow.
Excite.
Yes.
Sorry, that surprised me. That surprised me.
All right.
Oh,
Back.
jeez.
Woof. All right, and suddenly Emma. Good lord.
Sorry, I had the music up too high. It's just like, well, I'm awake now.
Well, where were we last time? Because I think we just realised that we were going to go and look at the clinic, weren't we?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, because we just got the letter from Sky, and we just got the letter from Sky, and I urgently said to you, "Hey, we should probably save. It's been a long time since we saved."
And I
So we
say,
did the save. Yeah. So we did the save, and then we stopped. But now
cool.
we can
Well,
go.
let's head over to Eldoon's house. June 16th. Eldoon's house.
Dune.
He wants to take the officer.
Ah, you two again! When will you learn? Look at me however you want. You're not getting in today.
I wouldn't be so sure if I were you. Look at what we have.
What's this? Detective Sky! Yesterday it was Prosecutor Gavin, now it's Detective Sky. Who are you two? Really?
Now he's suspicious again.
Well, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun.
Thanks, Mr. Officer.
My throat is not going to appreciate me.
At least he won't be around for long.
Jersey?
Oh, let's hit it, Apollo! I saw Apollo and thought he was saying it.
Yeah, I know. Easy mistake to make. The Maractus Clinic. Let's have a look inside. Hopefully the interior is not as, well,
Why are there loads and loads of
bowls.
noodle
And
bowls
Dune's
and why are-
bowls.
and 2 missing slippers? I see a pair of missing slippers.
Yeah,
Also,
pair
they
of
have
missing
fish.
slippers. Yeah, they were
Also
fish.
fish. Rather fishy, no?
Huh,
Ah.
kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it?
This place has a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it.
The police guy out front wasn't so sure.
Beyond it being where the victim...
know.
Shut up! Looks like the police team's gone home for the day.
There might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo!
Okay, well, I think the first thing we should examine is these.
The bowls.
Look at all these bowls!
They're from Eldoon's Noodles. That's Mr. Salty.
Then I think we figured something out.
I think we have.
Mr. Doom must do takeout.
Not exactly what I was thinking.
All of the bowls have been washed clean.
I think we found our clue, Trucy. Sandals as well?
There's a single pair of sandals here.
Wait, but why would there be sandals here? They belong to one of the patients.
Or maybe it's a visitor who's come to see Dr. Maractus.
You'd think they'd use his house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case. Now, if this patient or visitor still is here...
Why'd they leave without their shoes?
Let's take a closer look at these, just in case. Alright, let's
Interesting.
investigate.
They're like a woman's sandals, don't they? With that heel.
Zoom and enhance.
Zoom in hearts, they say. Ah, I see. I see a footprint.
I see a footprint.
Oh!
Toe print.
A toe, a toe.
Hey, Apollo, you think this is?
Oh, this could be a toe print.
Maybe we can get a toe print off of this.
I'm sorry, am I boring you, Trucy? This is very crucial
No,
evidence here.
I was up late practicing my magic tricks, please.
Leave her alone, Apollo.
Let's try it out.
Nah, it's all good, Kay. I'm just...
He had a long
He's
gig
messing.
yesterday.
He's messing with you.
They wanted an encore.
Oh, I'm sure they did. I'm sure Mr. Stickler wanted one hell of an encore to try and figure out how it works.
He's still arrested.
He is. Thank
Yeah.
goodness.
He's yeah.
He's still not giving back the pennies.
Oh yes, we have them.
It worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe?
The hallux.
But wait, I mean it's great we got the print. But is there such a thing as a list of toe prints?
Oh. Good point. If there is, this guy didn't give it to us. Which means we can't match this print.
This seems like a good time to ask the detective's advice.
Maybe come back to me later.
We can kind of maybe compare it to the toe print from the slipper.
Yeah, but you need to go back to Sky to do that because Sky specifically asks, "Do you have something that matches?"
I mean, it makes
Ah,
sense that
yes.
the slippers aren't here. The slippers have a toe print. These shoes have a toe print. Logically, it seems to suggest that it would be the same person's print.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Also-
little plant.
Yeah.
The plant
Also-
and the teddy and the leaflets.
Yes. Also, I just wanted to say, I did confirm that I did not imagine the thing that I was excited about with the gun. It is literally the next case. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Great reception desk. No one's here. Of course. small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel.
Hey.
But effective. They know which side their bread is buttered. And it's not using that scalpel, I'll say that right.
Yeah.
Get a reception desk, no one's... Oh, there we go. Everybody does.
You examine the plant. Plant!
Yeah, the teddy.
So rude.
I know that you can examine the plant. I think it was the top of the plant was the bottom of the desk.
Can you examine the fish?
No,
Please.
fishies can't get examined.
Oh!
Look! This door says doctor's office.
This is the victim's private office.
It's not locked. Too bad.
Why?
That's
Mhm.
an IG risk.
Why too bad?
Yeah.
I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks? Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around.
That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about.
Hello, this is Trucy, and today we have an extra secure South Pole lock.
Shit. Apollo! That sound! It came from behind this door!
Someone's in. Someone's in there.
You gotta think it.
Let's check it out, Trucy. A break-in. They left through the window.
Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch them now!
That must be her experience as a panty snatcher chaser. Well, we should tell the police.
Let's check the room out first, Apollo! If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance!
You're right. She's better at this than I am.
Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now.
Okay.
So are we just going to ignore the fact that there are jars of something behind?
No, we're just about to check those jars.
Whoa! What are those? All is carbon beakers.
Eek! Something's moving inside that one! You look, Apollo!
Hey, look yourself! You can't... Oh. It's a goldfish.
Wow, they're all fish! So many kinds!
Whoever designed this had a sick sense of humor.
He wanted to splice the goldfish genes with people genes. We're on the island of Dr. Maractus.
What a cute little safe!
I really hate a person who keeps fish like this, to be honest.
Looks like a 4-digit
Yeah.
lock.
I mean, even disregarding the fact that there are too little those containers.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a sick sense of
point.
humor.
Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo!
7, 9... No, it's you, Trucy.
7, 9... Wait, do you think...
The burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside this safe.
Is there any way we could figure out the last 2 numbers?
Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9.
Maybe there's something in the court record. Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers.
I wonder.
I thought that fingerprint
Yeah.
maybe.
Wait. Go back to the port.
Actually, no. Give me a second. No, I thought maybe his date of birth. It's obvious.
Yeah. No, nothing here that can help us. Something here with numbers on.
Nothing really, no.
The safe has numbers on it.
Yeah, but we need another set of numbers.
I've got an idea.
Apollo? I knew it, Apollo. What is it?
Well, All we have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out what the next two numbers are. Take that!
Of course.
When you push the buttons, you have to touch them with your finger.
Really?
Right?
Leave a print.
When you open the safe, you don't press any other buttons, but the right ones, correct? So, if we can find the buttons with the fingerprints,
We'll have the safe code.
That's actually really clever.
Not bad, Apollo.
I think if you're getting installed a safe, they teach you that you should press all kinds of buttons because of that exactly.
I think Emma would have something to say about this if she caught me doing this.
Yeah, it's bitter, isn't it?
Look, you can see the oily finger residues clearly.
Yeah.
Have you seen? Yeah.
Is it going to be 25 or 52? Taking all bets.
It's glove marks. The burglar must have been wearing gloves.
I might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot.
Haha! It's 50.
It'll have to be the way round. Yeah. Oh, it's a kitty!
It opened. This looks like a bullet hole.
You can still see the bullet sticking out of it.
Why is it in the middle of the safe?
Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished.
General Humphrey hits me hard.
Not surprising, given that it was fired into a metal safe.
He's got their form.
This bullet's got a story behind it, that's for sure. Bullet added to the court record.
Oh, I just remembered. We're gonna get like, oh goodness. There's some good dialogue when we talk about the bullet. This looks like a medical chart.
Another one.
There's an X-ray in here with it.
An X-ray. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Shadow can.
And I can't read the chart either. It's all in medical speak.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to give that to Eldu.
Well, the names are easy enough to read. Look, by patient it says walkie-talkie. So this is Walkie, our client's chart, huh?
Why would this one chart be here in this safe? Let's see. The position signature says Pal Maractus. Huh?
What is it, Apollo?
Look here where it says who filled the chart.
Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala.
Alita Tiala is Rocky's fiance. That's one he had to too many.
No, that's one you because it was Alita Ida Tiala. You said,
Okay.
and then so that's one Ida too many. Apollo.
Never mind that. What's her name doing here?
La 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 la.
Apollo, la, 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 la,
La,
la.
la, 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 la.
I was waiting for it.
How should I know? No, I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic.
Oh
sh-
no, I think I know what's happened.
Odd that she neglected to mention this before now.
I'm sure she had her reasons.
So, Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus clinic. And she has access to Wakitaki's medical chart.
Mind reader. He was
You got
thinking
the other
that.
side wrong. Apollo.
Stares in confusion. I'd be very interested to find out, one, what this chart says, and two, how you can fucking read minds.
I'm a magician.
Who can help us decipher this?
I'm pretty sure it's not going to actually like let you read it. But could you please look at them?
I think I know.
For me.
Oh, sure. I'm just gonna skip this dialogue. Okay, court record for you, Shadow. Rocky's chart.
Oh, you can't scroll.
Yeah, can't scroll.
Yeah, I thought he would do that. Never mind. Thank you for checking anyway.
Bill.
Yeah, I think once we give it to Eldoon will give us like a translated version of it.
Yeah.
Oh, kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken.
Broken? Don't you mean burnt out? Or burned out?
No, our cat burglar must have dropped it.
Why is it standing on the floor like that?
Hey, look at the cord.
Huh? Oh, there's a red splotch on a part of the cord. You think that's blood?
A little bright for blood, almost pinkish.
Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Lamp?
Could be
added to
long
the cord.
blood, maybe?
We're just gonna fucking steal a lamp. It's fine.
Let's have a look at the wreck.
Coffee stain.
Stain.
Yeah.
Books and papers are scattered around the room.
Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. Burglar must have left in a hurry.
Even the cup of the desk here is lying on its side. The juice that's spilling out of the cup, it's dry. Some people are weird like that.
So the messy one wasn't our burglar just now.
Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and then just left it. Why? Yeah, I kind of thought it would be the same kind of dialogue, but fair enough. I think
Can we
that's
examine the plant?
Oh, yep, there's some plant. This pot of plant has seen better days. That doesn't make sense either.
What doesn't?
Normally burglars look for valuables, right?
That's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar.
So why look under a potted plant?
Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe?
I've heard of people putting out their house keys on a plant, but the key to a safe?
Maybe the burglar was looking for the house key.
This is getting nowhere fast.
Maybe it was a struggle.
You've been a struggle.
And quite some time ago, maybe it was a struggle between Walkie and Pal.
Wow, it's all mushed.
That was one tough safe.
You know, it looks kind of yummy.
Huh?
Like ice cream. Mmm, caramel.
It
certainly-
kind of looks like a cupcake.
Certainly
does,
have an
but-
active imagination, Trucy.
Please don't eat the evidence.
Yeah, please don't eat the evidence.
It's metal.
Very metal. It's like
I'm
it's different.
thinking, if the shot itself is hollow, then that thing should have fragmented.
Yeah, well, it's easier for the sake of plot.
Yeah.
Check the lamp.
Check the lab.
Yeah, you had a check
Yeah.
button.
Oh, okay. Let's have a
You
look.
had a check button on the line.
I like the check button on the lane.
Maybe
Lamp.
there are some.
Lamp.
I love lamp.
Lamp.
I love lamp. Maybe there's some fingerprints of the lamp.
Maybe there's something on the cord, like was mentioned. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, the bulb was definitely smashed.
Yeah, the bulb is busted.
The bulb was broken, it won't turn on.
Oh, how's it broken?
Don't touch that, you'll cut yourself.
Eek!
Yeah, fool me once, shame on me, fool me.
My finger!
But you're bleeding! Let me see that. Wait,
Magic blood! Got ya! Oh!
please don't do that again. I have enough to worry about without my co-workers injuring themselves on the evidence.
Paulo's such a good boy, though.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
He's just like, are you hurt? Oh no! And like he
And she's
sobbed
so-
when she disappeared.
She wants to
Uh,
be playful, but that's mean.
Yeah. Look at
Let's
the
examine the blood.
spot.
I do want to
Blood
examine
shows
the
the
plot,
red
just
part,
to
yeah.
make sure.
Oh, you're just
Yeah.
doing
Big
your
that's
due
Anything
diligence.
else? Yes.
It's called runs to the lamp. It's a red stain on it.
Look at lipstick.
Gotta wonder what left that stain.
Wait, I know. Maybe it was left there by a red marker. Like they were trying to write their name and slipped.
Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord?
I used to write my name on my magic ropes.
Right.
You mark cables when you want to cut them to know where, but why?
Unless
Yeah.
it touched some. Hmm.
Oh, no sign of Mr. Aldoon. I guess there's still some stuff to find in the Raptor's clinic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was that the office by the green?
Yeah.
Under the green thing. Yeah. Okay.
We haven't actually examined the fucking window, have we?
No, we haven't.
The window is ajar.
No, that's clearly a window.
But it's definitely not a door.
Must be how the burglar escaped.
I wonder who it was.
Maybe it was just a burglar who happened to pick here?
Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day at least.
I'd give it a month myself.
Whoever broke in obviously needed to break in today. Okay, yeah, so that's just getting
I
us...
feel like it was the nurse.
I mean, that's where it's obviously pointing towards.
Oh no.
Oh,
I think that's everything. Because that's the plant,
Yeah.
that's the safe.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
That-
pretty sure that's
Hmm.
everything.
In that case, there's maybe something in here that we've not seen.
Could we
Think
look at the big pot? No.
No.
Seemed like we can.
Yeah, well,
Maybe we have to talk to Emma first.
how about
Yeah.
the orchids? There's nothing about the orchids.
No, the orchids aren't selectable. I already checked that.
Mm.
I think you're right. I think you're right, Kay. You have to go back and check the to Emma and compare the.
Yeah, there might also be Dr. Hicksfield.
No, I doubt he'll have anything for us. I think we have to go to Sky.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Yeah.
I'd rather avoid Hickfield Clinic if we can.
I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery.
Science!
Hey, how do you know?
You can't fool someone trained in the ways of science.
Yes.
Next, you'll have us
Science.
analysing face prints.
Let's ask Detective Sky to help us, Apollo.
God, yes, such a bop.
You're gonna have to present the
Present.
thingy to me. Give. No, don't give me the lamb. Lamb. These sandals. That's quite a clear print there. A toe print.
Well, we don't know whose toe it is.
Well, there is a way of finding out, of course.
There is? What?
All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for instance.
Right, so if the prints match, you'd know the same person wore both. Remember the shoe worn by the same person? Yes! I've got one right here. I think I just matched.
Really?
I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare the sample with this other print? Let's do the comparison work with the slippers. Take that! This pair of slippers, toe print and all.
Ooh, the print on these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy.
Can you analyse it for us?
Fuck yes, I can. Hang on. Bingo! Damn, I'm good.
Hey, we were the ones who found the print.
A
You
perfect
updated-
match.
You upgraded the gosh to a damn, and I'm so...
The same person wore these sandals and slippers.
I was afraid of that.
All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know?
I can't say, not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth. Okay,
Why don't you give her the bullet?
good idea, actually. The bullet. Let's just show her whatever we can.
Yeah, hand it to her. Don't give it to her any other way.
Detective Sky, I was wondering about this.
Trissy, wait.
What?
This bullet was inside the safe, right?
Yeah.
That means the police don't know about it yet.
Oh, right. We can use this in the trial tomorrow.
Wow!
Oh,
Do I
please.
have to repeat myself every time? If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, do so quietly.
Brucey
Also-
should have been right. Oh, please, my dad was stealing all kinds of shit for evidence.
Yeah.
Also Trissy. I kind of want to go to prison, you know.
Munch.
Say, could you take a look at this lamp?
The bulb's broken.
Right, strange, isn't it?
Really? I break bulbs all the time. My desk is a mess and my lamp is always falling over. Not too bright, huh?
He meant her room.
I still think it's kind of odd.
Well, hopefully Eldoon has got nothing better to do.
If he's not, then I think I know where we should go next.
Alright, where should we go next, Kay?
Detention center.
Detention center it is. Back to the right of an
Let's-
agency. Via the right anything agency.
Let's go.
I'm ready to go, boss.
June 16, Detention Center Visitors Room.
Well, the time of the decision is upon us. Which one of our two jailbirds do we want to talk to?
Excuse me. Both detainees are currently in questioning to corroborate their accounts.
Mr. Stickler and Walkie, both of them? I pity the questioner.
I guess we'll be back then. I have no clue where we go next then.
Oh, alright, we're in alien territory now. Well, best thing to do then, whenever you're stuck, ask your companion.
Yeah.
Trucy, any leads? Oh, any leads?
One moment. I think we've read this already. Shazam! Alakazam!
Yeah, so, yeah.
They're hints.
Yeah, they are hints. The phone or something.
I can't see what else we could do with the phone.
Yeah, Mr. Stickler's phone. But we don't have. We're probably not going to talk to him tomorrow, are we? Like, we're kind of giving his account.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, we couldn't give it to him, and there's no fingerprints on it.
Yeah, let's go to Hickfield Clinic.
You gotta go over there. Hey!
There we go.
Maybe this
June
is helpful.
16th, Hickfield Clinic.
Prodigal attorney returns. Welcome, Apollo. I heard you did well in the trial today. Yeah. Here to discuss something? I could use a little diversion.
What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate it yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago. Please. I want to know. I need to know.
You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point.
7 years ago.
7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it.
It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you?
Yes. He was only 17 years old at the time.
What?
17 years old? That's still in high school.
He took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know.
Ha ha.
I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer. In my shame, I left to practice forever.
To be fair, Lemming, we're not part of Europe anymore, so it's kind of accurate. as As much as I wish we were.
Evac, no, sorry, it hurts.
I know
Dude.
it
I
hurts.
still am, and I still call bullshit.
Fair enough. The thing is, I just
That's
like,
fair.
as much as I wish I was wrong about that lemming, I'm unfortunately correct.
Yeah.
I wish I was wrong.
I do want to say, like, more about this is revealed later, and like, one of the lines just made me so mad because it's kind of a pun. I won't say which one it is, but and
Okay.
I didn't catch it on my first playthrough because I didn't know. So, yeah. Anyway,
I think, have you read this line, Lemon?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's all.
That's all? How could that be all?
What do you mean?
What about what they were saying on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and you had your attorney's badge stripped from you.
Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand before Phoenix Wright, the fortune attorney himself?
How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. What about what happened in my first trial?
Didn't you notice in today's trial? There was a single piece of forged evidence. I'm talking about the evidence that shouldn't have existed. A naughty girl's, a naughty magician's trick.
Right on both accounts.
I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence. Maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it?
But
I'm not an attorney anymore. That's the only truth you need to know.
Mr. Wright, looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery for now. Alright then, I guess we move
That
on.
may have progressed us.
What was that?
I feel like that may have progressed us. I don't know if it did. 'Cause I know that dialogue is mandatory.
That dialogue is mandatory. Well, Aldun is still missing in action. Let's have a look at the Kentucky Mansion, see if there's anyone there. No, let's have a look at. Let's go to People Park then.
Maybe
Hi,
you need
Emma.
to talk-
Attention center, Walkie wants a word.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I want to talk.
Yeah.
I want to be a loudmouth again.
You don't want to talk because snitches get
There we
stitches.
go.
There we go.
16th detention center visitor.
Ah, yeah. Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's...
You know,
Yeah.
you really should pay attention to who's on the other side of the glass when you're walking.
Yeah.
Oh, you again.
You always have to announce your entrance like that.
My old man, Now I'm all in fun, and it's all his fault.
One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed, clearly.
You two got your work cut out for you, straight up. Cause I don't care if they lock me up, I'm ready to go.
Some days, I wonder why I do what I do. God, the mood, Apollo.
Hey man, you won't see me bugging about 1 or 2 guilty charges.
What if you're found guilty of murder?
Hey, it's all experience. You feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give death penalty, do they?
You didn't really do it, did you?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
I've learned one thing today, is that silence speaks louder than words.
Man, my old man is whack, disappointed. That's what he is.
I heard he wants to leave the mob.
Over my dead body. I spend my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft. Fine, let him. Just leaving me out of it. The day I get out of the clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kentucky family.
Please, don't talk as though it's assumed you're going to jail for my sake.
Present.
Yeah, let's present.
Uh-oh.
Your chart!
Huh? What's that? Some kind of X-ray? Wait.
That's
That's
right,
right.
Wookie. That's right, Wookie. It's yours.
Hey, look, I don't smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right?
I don't think he gets it, Apollo.
Take a closer look here in particular. Where it says nurse, it's signed Alita Tiala.
Huh? You lawyers do your homework.
So when you met Miss Tiala, when you...
Yeah, I met her at the clinic. So?
Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting?
Fine. I'll tell you how we met, if you want to know that bad.
Finally. Wookie and Alita.
About half a year ago, I was shot during that little turf war with another family. I was ready to die, sure. But they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks.
Maractus Clinic?
That's where I met her. My fallen angel.
You mean Alita Tiala?
She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say? The bad guy always gets the ladies.
Right.
She was done with that clinic anyhow. So I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangster style. Guess what she said?
Did she say?
Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet, like on the down low. Know what I'm saying? I'll leave if you'll marry me.
So, that was the proposal?
You know it, an oath of love right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the op was done, and we were out of there. See you later, bye.
About that op.
Yeah, didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me.
Let's do that health checkup.
This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said?
Yeah, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a G? You know what I'm saying?
What, didn't you learn about the bullet at that checkup?
Yeah? That's when I knew the doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cap pulled after I got my revenge. And hey, I'm still living large now, ain't I?
Incidentally, have you ever had a health checkup before?
Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Guess he's getting old. Older, I mean.
Anything else we need to present to him, do you think?
I have a horrible suspicion that Alita.
Could he maybe
No,
recognize the shoes as Alita's?
Yeah, the sun.
No, that's a good idea, actually.
Wookie, you don't happen to recognize these?
Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her.
Oh. Oh no.
Miss Tiala?
Yeah, a birthday present. She got mad little feet. Mad, so cute, man.
Oh Jesus.
These sandals are hers.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling.
What's up with the funky vibes?
It's fine.
Samuel updated the courtroom.
Nothing.
Shoot, I think oh yeah. Though the fact that it's a birthday present does confirm that the characters have birthdays, even though like the timelines with characters and having birthdays doesn't actually completely always make sense. So that's kind of fun.
That's
Awesome.
the interesting part of the law, that people have birthdays in that universe.
No, well,
You don't
listen,
need birthdays if you a G, Dad.
like the birthday for Phoenix's birthday was consistent until like Dual Destinies, I think, and then they didn't take that, and like then it kind of stopped existing. So like it's possible the birthdays don't necessarily exist in the universe, but that confirms the existence of them. So there you go. I don't know. I just thought it was neat.
I'm
That is neat.
I'm actually quite enjoying Wacky bouncing right about now. It's just-
Yeah, I know. I was just watching it.
Yeah.
Listen here.
You want to fight? You want to fight?
You wanna go? You wanna go? And then the guy's just like,
You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me, G?
Man, that is so off the hook. It's off the chain, G.
He's preoccupied with something else.
Wonder how my Alina's doing, man. I miss her.
she certainly didn't miss you.
Oof, oof. Well, she missed you and but didn't miss her market.
Oh dear.
Alright. Right ending agency.
Eldude!
Eldon!
Yo, Mr. Eldude!
Yes.
Mr.
Here
E
he
to the end Dune.
Here he is.
June 16th.
There he
Aldune's
is.
house.
Mr. El Dizzle!
Mr. Eldoon, we've been looking all over for you.
Not lying either.
Crusadal?
There he is.
Polo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice.
We stole this out of a safe.
I suppose he is a doctor still. Mr. Eldoon, is everything okay?
I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good.
Mr. Eldoon.
I thought
Yeah.
he sniffed because he smelled the fragrance of Mr. Salty on them.
Nah, Paul's a good boy. Mr. Eldoon, could you take a look at this?
A medical chart? Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics.
Yeah, Apollo.
Why the sudden silence, Mr. Eldoon?
What? What's going on here?
That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client.
He's on trial on suspicion of murder. Moida.
On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD.
ABD?
ABD.
About to die?
Oh, but
dead.
He's knocking on the pearly gates.
Oh, I
and
thought
someone's
so.
about to answer.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! He's gonna have to cut the bullet out.
Can you tell us why?
Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. Listen up good now,
Oh
son.
my god!
No way. It's like he's a complete different person.
Love this so much.
Okay. Dr. Eldoon?
Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie fella's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right upside his heart.
That's right.
Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there.
Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it?
Well, about the only reason I can think of, it was too tricky to operate on.
What?
That bullet's snug as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart.
Oh yeah, that's not.
Heck, that scrap of metal's just surrounded by blood vessels. Kind of a miracle.
Yeah, not only just blood vessels, the biggest artery in the entire fucking body.
2
Also,
millimeters to either side, and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there.
Also, it's poisoning him.
No,
That's something your average doc will be eager to fiddle with.
But you can.
Yeah, you mean?
You took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take more than a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet. That's
Oh.
semi-contradicted, but
Oh, Trucy.
Maybe.
Of course, with the heart pumping and lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half a year, tops.
But Walkie's operation was already half a year ago.
That's what I'm saying, you're out of time! This kid should be on his trial, he should be on an operating table.
Greg. Just Greg. Practice that stuff.
Oh, that's why he...
Yo.
Oh, it makes sense now, I think.
how could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there and not tell them, we don't think?
I got a pretty good idea of how he felt. An emergency operation, he's got the kid's chest open on the table. Then he finds that bullet. That's despair right there, Trucy doll. Cold despair.
Spare! What is it, the stinking rumpa?
Not the only thing he could do is sew the body back up.
Well, then he's clearly not doing it. He's clearly not doing his job right. Then, if he hasn't done it, no. I'm gonna go off on one here. He's not doing his job right because he's not done the scan first to find out where the fucking bullet was before he even opened the kid up.
Just got
I
shot
think
though.
he,
Kind of an
I think
emergency
he did
situation.
it all on purpose. I think he made a deal with Alita that they would share the
No, because clearly Maractus was trying to get away. If he stole Eldoon's noodle stand, he's clearly trying to make a different life for himself. Because he's like, oh fuck, once the boss finds out what I've done to his son, everything's gonna go tits up. I think Alita is gold digging and is after something, either the clinic or the top job in the Kataki family.
I was going to say, in regards to having the scan before cutting him open, wasn't he just shot? So it's kind of like, we don't have time to scan him. We have to operate.
Yeah,
We have to pull it out.
that's probably a fair point, but a lot of times it's difficult to say. Most people would try and scan first, even just like a quick scan.
It wasn't exactly. Oh, go on, Ben.
Sorry. No, I just want to say I still feel like there's some kind of plot twist inside the noodle stand.
Wait a minute. You can get into the noodle stand, can't you?
Yeah.
So,
I believe so.
so was she in the noodle stand when Maractus was shot?
Yeah, maybe they were both running for it.
Yeah, because the footprint.
Her toe prints are in the sandals of the clinic.
Yes, but
Yeah, I mean,
they're
he
also
took-
in.
We
They're
found
also
the shoes
in
in
the
the trash
slipper.
can.
Yeah, we also found the slippers that have her toe print, like right outside the noodle stand, with no other sort of marks to show where she'd been
Yeah, exactly.
walking.
He stole
she
the
has
noodle
to get-
stand.
So she
Sorry.
she has to get out of the noodle stand, like onto the wet ground. So she has to be inside the noodle stand at the time, probably pointing a gun at the back of Paul Maractus's head to go, "You fucking go, mate, or
Yeah.
else," and then fucking blast him. I think that's my theory.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
when
just
he-
a theory.
It also
Ace
explains
Attorney
how he
theory.
could be. It also explains how he could be shot from the opposite side of where he was supposed to be.
Yes,
shot from.
exactly.
Exactly.
He was looking left, and he got shot in the right temple
Yes.
from the inside of the stand.
Yep. Also explains why
Yeah.
nobody saw a second gunman. Sorry.
Yeah. Because she was on the grass, in the in the
On the grassy noodle stand.
Yes.
greasy noodle stand.
The sword and greasy
She
noodle
just-
stand.
She just noodled her way out of there.
Ah!
All right.
Hey.
Divot.
Before I read it, did you see the message I just sent you on Discord?
I did, yes. Yes.
Good. Okay. He wasn't exactly in the situation to go admitting he couldn't take it out.
The Katakis.
You bet. This kid's their only son, I hear. So, he skips the operation, and Waukie's back on the street living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
How awful.
And which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. He's got enough ties to them, he could probably cover up the truth of what happened.
That's just horrible. He left Waukie to die.
There's a darkness in this world, Trucy Doll. Waiting. Hungry. It's lemon rust. Compared to it, these gangs, turf wars are like kid games. When you're up against real evil. Well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same.
I guess I'm a lemon either way.
Oh.
You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldoon? You could operate on Waukie, couldn't you?
I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even the world.
Oh, so Waukie.
He's real lucky to be alive even now.
No.
There's one problem.
Apollo?
This chart, look at the nurse section. Elisa Tiala.
That's right. This operation was how they met.
Yeah, the problem is, she knew. She knew about Waukie's condition. Guaranteed.
Oh, of course!
Why didn't she ever tell him? Doesn't make sense. If she knew her patient was in serious danger, you'd think she'd want to get the second operation before getting engaged.
What's she thinking? Apollo?
What are you thinking, Elisa Taylor?
Gold digger, gold digger.
She was
Now.
thinking about food.
Immediately!
Immediately! Maybe if we have a break first? It's been an hour.
After these short messages.
After this short rest, yeah. Yes, we'll be right back, everyone, after this very short break.
Hey, you hungry? Well, head on over to Eldoon's Noodles. The best noodles in town.
Get some snacks.
This broadcast is sponsored by Eldoon's Noodles.
Welcome back, everyone.
Really?
And we are going to move back into this again. Zagam.
My dog ran in the room, looked around, and was like, "Okay, bye," and ran out again.
That's like my cat. Just like walks in, just like, oh, you still exist. Bye.
Yeah, routine checkup. He's still here.
June 17th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2.
Oh, this is a different.
The
Is it
big day.
Mikey?
Did you get any sleep?
Yeah, I went to bed at 1 a.m. or so.
Oh, just like
Oh.
yourself, Beamer.
What time did you wake up?
3 a.m.
There's only two. That's only 2 hours, Apollo. But at least you have me. Hold on.
And coffee. Copious amounts of coffee.
And the amazing Mr. Hat. Here's looking at you, kid. Probably
I'm
Phoenix.
guessing Phoenix.
Hmm.
Or is the game would
Good
be
luck.
just like, tell us who it is.
Yeah.
Good luck today, Apollo.
That voice.
Hiya. Get any sleep?
Mr. Wright.
I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I signed myself out earlier today. Somehow that place makes fake piano playing at the Indochine pasta joint seem almost fun.
Daddy, do you know who Prosecutor Gavin's witness is today?
Take a guess.
Thanks. How about little Plum?
That should
I
have
wish
taken my
to.
mom. Nope, guess again.
That's too bad. You know, speaking of moms, you need to find me a new mommy one of these days, Daddy.
Early morning and you're already at it, Trucy.
Okay, see, this is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship.
There was so much pain in that laughter. That was excellent.
So, Mr. Wright, do you know who the prosecutor's witness is?
Alina Tala, your client's fiancée.
Oh, fuck.
He's going to be a witness?
That seems odd. Why would she testify against her own fiancé?
You have to wonder what Gavin's up to.
Something's going down today, that much is clear.
Well, not to worry. I've got my panties back.
Hooray.
If we can't find a killer, I'll pull one out of there.
I'm sorry, where? Sorry, just like can't find a killer. Pull one out. You could just do that. June 17th, 10 a.m. District Court, court number 4.
Court of Darrington for the trial of Hooky Kentucky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Yeah. Prosecution is now all formed up. And it's assault our house. We can rock and roll.
Very well. To recap, found yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than any other party.
Guilty of panty snatching.
We did find out one thing for certain. There were 3 people in the park at the time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant.
Correct, Judge. It was not much of a recap, but still good. Today, I'd like to do something a little new age. I'd like to look at this horrible crime from the outside.
This horrible crime being dubstep.
The outside.
The acquisition of the murder weapon. The preparation of the act. What the Phantom told us, you see. Told all, you see. To his betrothed.
His betrothed?
He cannot speak clearly, his betrothed. His fiancée, Judge. His partner for life. With no chance for parole.
Oh, you may now show, this lucky lady to the stand.
Your name and occupation, Fräulein.
Yala, my occupation is future wife.
Traditional values. I respect that. Too many brides these days can't even weave baskets blindfolded underwater. Yet you're here today as a witness for the prosecution.
To be honest, I didn't want to testify at first. But I couldn't hide the truth.
Honestly, another admirable trait.
Fräulein, is it true that on the day of the crime, The defendant, Kitaki, confessed his plans. His plans for the murder?
Yes.
Witness testimony.
Walkie's plan.
It was the day that the family health checkup results came back. When Walkie found out that Dr. Maractus had lied, he flew into a rage. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols. And you already know what happened that night. I just don't see how anyone but Walkie could have done it.
So, the pistol did belong to the Kitaki family then?
Yes. With regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kitaki mansion. On charges of the possession of illegal firearms.
And the bullet that took the victim's life? Was it?
Fired from the pistol that the defendant procured? Yes. This has been proven.
How can you prove something like that? Here we go.
Bullets
This is
carry
what I meant.
marks from bullets carry marks from the barrel that fired them, called rifling marks.
Rifling marks?
Think of them as being a gun's fingerprint, Fräulein, left on every bullet that fires.
Oh, I could have. Okay, I have to say something because this is important Ace Attorney like lore fandom whatever because in the first 3 games and maybe in the original translation of Apollo Justice they're called ballistic markings, which is incorrect, but it's the Ace Attorney thing, and like they've changed it to rifling marks in at least in this version or possibly just in Apollo Justice. I don't remember, but that's so wild to me because like that. Ballistic markings, that's the thing, and it's explained in every single game.
Yeah, in the trilogy remaster, it is called ballistic markings.
Yeah. So I think they kept that because of the fandom stuff. Because everybody's like, ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a gun, and then people say like the fingerprints are the ballistic markings of a hand, stuff like that. But yeah, it's just yeah. I just wanted to mention that because I didn't realize
it's a legacy joke.
Yeah, exactly.
And when did you first hear about Walkie's plan?
It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. I just didn't think he would actually do it.
Right, I object. It's Moida, spelled with M-O-I. It's...
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination into this Moida. Cross-examination.
Walkie's plan. Okay. So, are we just gonna press?
Press everything.
Hold it! That was the day of the murder, correct? The Moida.
Yes, everyone in the family. Fucking hell, back.
The Moida.
Stop it.
Moida.
Yes, he's right.
I
We'll
hate
say Moida until you learn.
Why?
Hey, man. Hey, I can't have committed a more than most foul. I ain't no chicken.
Say, even the defendant knows it.
I ain't no Moida, Reggie.
Okay,
Well,
Yeah.
will we?
I can't find you.
Come to my house and you commit a Moida on my watch.
Yeah, everyone in the family received their check-in results that day. Are you happy now?
GG, everyone.
When Wookie looked at his face went so pale.
Of course. He had just found out he had a bullet in his chest.
So, you were there at the time?
Yes. Poor Wookie.
Well, you know that's a fucking lie. But...
Hold it! That must have been, quite frightening.
He was furious. He ripped his report up into shreds.
Oh, she's so happy about that.
Yeah.
Incidentally, I had to request another copy to file as evidence. I bought her some chore, but when I performed without complaint,
Walky's at an age where he's hard to control when he loses his temper. Of course, that little bit of his is so cute.
Great. Now he sounds like a psychopath.
He sounds like a psychopath. I sound like a fucking psychopath.
it's like, come.
So, is it easy to take a pistol out from the house? Oh.
Oh,
Hello? Hello?
good
What?
sound it isn't.
Is it easy?
He's not responding.
Hello?
He back down! He back
Can you hear me? I can hear you.
Yeah,
Can
we
you hear
hear
me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Help!
Something
He took a
happened, Ross.
pistol from the house.
Yeah. So is it easy to take a pistol from the house? Is it not easy to take a pistol from the house?
It's not.
Not really, I think. There's a system in place to limit access. But Walky's a special case, being the next in line.
Perhaps his treatment was a bit too special, yeah?
Well, maybe he is a bit spoiled. I hear he got amazing presents for his birthdays.
Like a knife.
Last year was a switchblade made out of chewing gum and a chocolate grace. What the fuck?
Sounds like Halloween gifts.
Sounds like he has a taste for sweets and danger.
The point here being that Walky had access to a pistol.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Put a gravestone, Judge.
How big was this gravestone, do you think?
Ooh, I will not question that.
It was chocolate gravestone. It must have been gravestone size.
Hold it! What happened? Meaning the murder?
I tried to stop him, I really did. But Walky wouldn't listen.
Our defendant was nothing if not determined, it seems.
Oh no! Walky, don't do it! Whatever shall I do?
The last thing you should do is blame yourself, miss.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not reading this.
I mean, if you want to, you can.
I guess not.
How can you say that for certain? How?
Like the end back.
Objection! Here for it. You feel horrified from batching to Fräulein? It was the defendant, Rocky, was it, who took the pistol from his home? We know this for a fact now.
I told you.
Did you skip lunch? Did you skip breakfast, Your Honor?
Please refrain from
not
eating
eating
chocolate
a few hours
gravestones in the court.
I'm eating a choco pie. Sue me.
I don't
if you
think we're
have-
allowed to sue the church.
Do you have enough chocolate gravestones for everyone?
I find myself not guilty.
As you're right, Judge.
So how could anyone else have used the pistol to shoot the victim? They could not. Simple logic, yeah.
That does seem to be the case. Does the defense have anything to say regarding this point?
Could someone else have used that pistol?
No, there was another.
Probably
Well,
another.
she runs a fire thing. I mean,
Look at its barrel. Look at its barrel.
why would I point a thing at me?
Oh, don't worry, I can handle myself around guns. Magic guns, at least, the ones that pigeons come out of.
Very reassuring.
Yeah, but when I said next case, I meant next, like.
Next actual case.
Or next actual case. Okay.
He actually winced every time whenever that happens.
I'm guessing it has to be.
It has to be a piece of evidence.
Yeah. It has to be Wacky. His fingerprints are on it.
Yeah, but there was
Not around, there's no one.
Actually, no, fingerprints were white. So we
2
don't.
rounds
Yeah.
were fired.
Indeed.
There was another.
Based on your testimony, there was clearly another.
There is another.
One other person had access to that pistol.
What's this?
David's muted.
Your Honor?
Fuck, sorry, I'm trying to kill a moth that's flying around my room and I didn't want you to hear the slapping of slippers.
Bailiff, tackle the moth!
It's us, the defense then.
Are they hospital slippers? Because they are evidence, Your Honor.
Tell the court who this other person with access was.
Ah, well.
Me!
Take that! Well, of course, I mean, you, Miss Tiara.
Me? But why?
You were quite clear when you told the court you heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder. In other words, you knew what he was planning.
Objection! Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us that the lady stole the pistol from her fiancé and killed a man in cold blood on his behalf? That's ridiculous. I've heard of people doing strange things for love, but this?
It does seem a bit unfathomable, to be sure. I'm all for romance and supporting your partner in life, to be sure. But I think I would hesitate at murder.
I hope you do more than hesitate. But what if a different connection could be proved? A connection between the witness and the victim. You might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé.
That would put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here for it?
You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that the police never looked inside that safe.
I have evidence showing a connection between the witness, Miss Tiara, and the victim. Take that!
That looks like a medical chart.
Found inside a safe at the Maractus Clinic, I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart.
Huh? Miss Tiara, whatever. Where's your name on this chart?
Well, care to explain the meaning of this, Miss Tiara?
I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice.
Ooh, our warm little fiancé just froze over.
I was on staff at that clinic until half a year ago. It was boring, so I quit. That's all. Is there a problem with that?
Miss Tiara, you testified that you had no connection to the victim.
And I don't. Now.
Now?
I quit half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Let me guess, you're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every last detail of his girlfriend's past. Am I right?
That's not true at all. I embrace the ones I love.
Objection! There's no connection now. Doesn't fly in a court of law.
Doesn't fly?
She's one tough nut. Probably It feels right at home with the guitar keys. You loved your job at the Maractus Clinic, true, but you remain connected somehow.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that proves the witness is still connected to the Maractus Clinic.
Take that!
Slippers.
These sandals were found in the Maractus Clinic lobby. They're yours, aren't they?
Oh, sorry, did I go through?
I'd near know.
No.
Ah.
Well, who knows? I'm sure there are lots of people with those sandals.
Oh, sorry, Fräulein, but your act isn't working. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you.
What's with you? I thought you were on my side.
Perhaps you're unaware that toes have toe prints. A simple analysis of the sandals will reveal all. And I know just the person to check it.
Well, now we see your true colours. I was wrong to cooperate you from the beginning.
Yo, Gavin had a peg from the start.
Oh my.
That's why Gavin's my
just
favorite, 'cause he
wanted-
doesn't have his ego or anything. He just wants to get the truth out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a decent dude.
Mm-hmm. He's great.
I wanted you to help get Wookie back on the straight and narrow.
This squad thinks you need to worry less about Wookie and more about yourself. It sounds as though we need to hear a bit more about your story. Be quiet in the defendant's chair there.
Your sandals were found in the entrance to the clinic, which means you went there on the day of the murder.
Well, there's little point in denying it.
Objection, it was a murder.
It was a murder, but dramatic moments determined the actual saying of murder, Mr. Gavin.
You
Very
boys are ridiculous.
The witness will tell us about this visit.
Alternatively, I am surrounded by idiots.
Why did you go to the Maractus Clinic that day?
Wouldn't you like to know?
With this testimony.
The Maractus Clinic.
Oh.
I did go to the clinic that day. My first time in half a year since I quit in January. I went to warn him. After all, I knew Wookie had the pistol. The doctor always was a timid man, too timid to admit his own mistake. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. I wanted to tell him to be careful, as an old friend.
By mistake, you mean the mistake we heard about from the defendant? The botched operation?
He was a timid, small man, but I never wished him harm. I just thought I should let him know, you know?
That does make sense.
Yeah, but there's still one thing it does not.
What's that, Prosecutor Gavin?
The sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Then why did she not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home. Literally.
I would have worn those sandals home too. Literally.
Look damn fine.
They are damn fine, so why were the sandals left behind?
You pointed out the contradiction before me.
Yeah, because I'm smarter, her forehead. There's probably a good explanation for this, yeah? Right, Bestiala? Say, for instance, there happened to be a similar pair of sandals there, which were home by mistake.
Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, it is nothing. This after all no other possible explanation. Yeah, forehead.
But what the? No fair. He's filling the holes in her testimony.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
No, he's doing it on purpose.
Cross-examination.
He's
Somewhere.
filling in the holes in her testimony so Apollo can pick them apart.
Yeah, I'm opening her for you, her forehead.
Oh, no, don't use that
maybe
phrase,
not
please.
Yeah, let's maybe not do that.
I'm gonna press. Hold it. Around what time did you go to the clinic?
I don't remember exactly, but it was after 9:30, I think.
And that was the first time you had contacted Dr. Maractus in half a year?
Of course it was. He wasn't the kind of boss you made friends with.
So, why did you go to the clinic that day?
Hold it! Did you want Dr. Maractus to run away?
Well, after I failed to stop Wocky, I thought that was the only other way to avoid the problem.
Couldn't you have called? Why go in person?
I called several times that evening, but no one was in.
The victim was busy driving home until after 9 p.m. that night, remember? This was proven by this mirror yesterday, yeah?
I thought if I warned him, he would run away for sure. Knowing the doctor.
Hold it! You mean that act of malpractice on Wocky, correct?
If he had just told Wocky the truth in the beginning, none of this would have happened.
True, that operation was the start of this whole affair.
Oh, of course, if he'd told him, he might have been erased by the Katakis much earlier.
A disturbing thought.
We know that the Maractus clinic had ties to the Kitaki family. He probably couldn't have gone to the police even if he wanted to.
That's why I knew I had to warn him.
Hold it! No dark secrets, eh?
What? Look at me however you want, Mr. Justice. You won't find a thing.
He's hiding something, I know it. There's some evidence that proves it too.
You're free to think whatever you like. I went to that clinic with only one thought in mind.
Hold it! But then you'd be betraying Wocky, wouldn't you?
No! I did it for him! For us!
She felt to warn him so that her fiancé would not have to commit such a crime, yeah?
I didn't want them to take my Wocky away.
There's no way she went to that clinic just to warn him.
You know why she went, Apollo?
Trying to figure out what really happened at that clinic, and fast. Okay, what are the thoughts so far?
I'm lying like a motherfucker.
She is lying. I think she wanted the chart.
Yeah. She's so manipulative.
Yeah, hang on. What other evidence have we got?
Not the bullet, but the bullet doesn't help us with the chart. We've got the lamp, which I don't know how many
Doesn't
things.
help us yet. I think that would be
Yeah, we've already
for
used
later.
The sandals
we can't use-
confirm that she was there.
Yeah, we can't use the slippers just yet. Just turn around to him. What else would I have
Oh.
gone?
Yeah, I'm pressing the wrong button again. I'm guessing.
Yeah, what kind of dark secret? Yeah.
mean, like this. Objection. This chart was found
Cheered
inside.
you all along.
The chart was found inside a safe in the doctor's office.
Yes.
Why would this one chart be in that safe? Miss Tiala, you know why it was, don't you?
Mind filling me in?
Dr. Maractus didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away.
Matter, Doctor.
This is where you come in, Miss Tiala. The nurse who filled this chart was you, which means you knew about Woki's failed operation. You're in the same position as Dr. Maractus. Kind of makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it?
You're bold for a novice, I'll give you that. Mr. Justice, you must know I was only a nurse. The doctor is responsible for that chart's contents.
This chart business seems to be quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly.
Too bad, little attorney.
Oh, God.
Giving you the vibes.
My bracelet's reacting again.
Lawyer senses activate.
I see. Oh!
Yes, my lawyer sense is tingling.
Okay,
Is it Apollo? Sorry.
that's alright. I felt my
Been absent
bracelet.
for so long.
Oh, it's fine. I felt my bracelet vibrate just now.
Your bracelet?
Just like yesterday. Like you said. When a witness is unsure of something, the nervous habit gives them away. Are you saying that?
But I can't see anything, Apollo.
Huh?
Looks like your bracelet might be a plot device.
What's my
Mandy?
bracelet reacting to?
Wait, maybe. Yes, that has to be it.
What has
Just
to be it?
Your senses, Apollo. You must be sharper than mine.
Huh?
I can't see it, but you can sense it.
I don't know about that, Tracy. I don't have some kind of special power.
Do
Give
now.
me, Apollo. There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Tiala's testimony. But we don't know what her nervous habit is.
What do we do?
You have to perceive it yourself, Apollo, with your eyes and your senses.
Then it's up to me and my bracelet. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Somehow touching it helps me focus. Give it a shot and bring down that
Millennium
testimony.
item.
Keep
Got the eye
back,
and
keep
everything.
back. You must look harder.
Cast your feelings, her forehead. With great power comes great responsibility.
Why would I go to the clinic?
The clinic
Now.
now. She was. How would
People
she
around
know
you,
somebody was at the clinic?
Half-year-old child.
Okay, so we know it's not on her face. I think it's down here.
Yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Yes,
wiggle.
yes, her ring, her ring.
The ring.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah.
Oh, her thumb, even. Her thumb is playing with her ring.
Gotcha!
Wiggle, wiggle.
Why go
go...
to the clinic? Oh, sorry,
That's
it's you.
fine. Why go to the clinic for a half-year-old chart now, you ask? But you know why you would go now, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was quite clear, Miss Tiala. You have a nervous habit. The moment you said the word now, you used your right thumb to fiddle with your ring.
What? What?
She was unsure. I saw it. Now, that's the key word. The chart wasn't a part of your past. It was clear and present threat
That's ridiculous. What if that were the case?
I would have had 6 months to do something about it.
Indeed.
Huh?
Which means something happened quite recently. Something to make that chart a problem for you now. I've got on the ropes now, I can feel it.
Maractus wanted the cut.
Time to strike the killing blow with evidence. Miss Tiala, there's no trying to hide it. The chart became a threat to you because of this.
The old one. The old one.
Yes. That one. That one.
Take that! A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The Kitakis are trying to get out of the business. The health checkup this month was their first ever. What did you think when you heard about this?
Eh? Oh, nothing. Why should I think anything?
Oh? I would think you were possibly beside yourself because you were afraid. You knew what Wookiee's chest x-ray would reveal.
Ugh.
A full half year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free. When the chart came back to haunt you.
And then she died.
Sorry, heart attack.
That's all, Your Honor.
Mic drop.
What just happened? Did the witness just admit to lying? Where am I?
I sensed it. There was a great aura emanating from her forehead.
And his eyes bugged out too.
Very cool. So, the lady was lying, it seems.
That's correct. She said she had no connection to the Maractus Clinic, but her connection was deep indeed, a bit too deep. If the Kitakis got hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala?
You guessed it.
Order! Order!
Yes, I did it. I broke her testimony.
Amazing, Apollo. I didn't see it at all. Daddy was right about you.
Wait.
Oh, shit.
Miss Tiala?
It's true. That chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him about Wookie and went home.
It appears this cross-examination is far from over.
What?
She hid the truth from us. This is clear, yet. It is not clear that this truth has anything to do with the case at hand.
Very well. The witness will add this to her testimony. And we'll have a bit more cross-examination.
Oh, I'm so close.
Oh, you feel it
Still close.
closer.
Keep on her, Apollo.
Oh, baby.
Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left.
Why is there a bullet in the thingy?
Maybe press
You've got an amazingly good point. Why is there a bullet in there?
Yeah, oh, but as Divot says, press first.
Good point, actually, yeah.
just in case.
Do you want to say this statement then?
I said it.
Okay. Hold it!
Yeah, I did.
How did Dr. Maractus respond to the warning?
Oh, he was quite surprised. Panicky, even. Who wouldn't be scared to learn a Kitaki was after them?
Incidentally, this court is not afraid of any monsters. Why, we had a life-threatening situation just yesterday, right here in this courtroom.
Yeah. Real impressive the way you stood up to the attack of the amazing Mr. Hat. So.
After which I carried you back to your chamber.
Ah, yes, in your big, strong arms.
I want you to wear those sandals for me.
Sounds like the judge was quite afraid.
Ah, Gavin, you are a true prosecutor.
Nothing
A true
happened.
gentleman.
Nothing happened in Dr. Marax's office that day, huh?
What about the mess we found? Something definitely happened in that office, Apollo.
Why?
No, I know.
Something including a gunshot.
We can't prove when it happened. Nor that Alita Tiala was in any way involved.
Well, let's try putting some evidence up anyway.
Why?
I mean,
No.
the thing I'm thinking
I
about
think
is the bullet was embedded in the back of the safe from the inside, but it
Yes.
didn't go through the front of the safe, which means the safe was
Indeed,
open.
yes.
Yeah.
The only
Yes.
thing of note within the safe was the paperwork we've been looking at.
Which she wanted,
Yes.
so she would have just
Yes.
grabbed it. So why? There's no way she
I
just
think-
went to that clinic just to warn him.
Also, there was
Oh.
a burglary when we went to have a look. So clearly somebody was in there again.
Trying to get it again.
Yeah, I think I figured out. I think I know what evidence we're supposed to present. Like, this is not memory. This is just guessing. I think
Sure.
it is the I think no, it's not the bullet. It's the lamp
Bam.
because of the stuff on it. The paint.
Yeah.
The red stain.
But why? The red stain is anything to do with. It's not blood.
It's paint.
Oh, but it's
Probably, right?
standing. It was standing up when we found it, so somebody had to clearly put it back upright again.
Let's try it.
Anyway, vote
I'm
of
gonna-
confidence save.
Do a sneaky
I'm-
save. Do a
I'm
sneaky
gonna
save.
make I'm gonna make a confident save here. Just
Yeah.
I'm
so
not worried.
confident we're going to save the game.
We're
Save.
so confident we're gonna save the game.
I mean, there are two
treating
things
our-
that we could.
Treating
that we could
ourselves to a
check.
save because we haven't saved in a little while.
Yeah.
and
One
that.
or the other.
Objection,
It's
Your
not-
Honor.
Dang it.
What do you think about this witness's statement?
I'm not sure I follow you.
It clearly contradicts the.
It's not
I
that.
thought.
No, it's
I
not
guess I'm
allowed.
ahead of the game then.
You don't sound very sure, Mr. Justice. Objection overruled.
Ow. Our
I don't
face.
think that one made any points for the judge. I guess I won't be carrying you back to the chambers. or something.
You should have brought the chocolate gravestones like I did.
God damn it, Gavin.
I still think it's the bullet.
Yeah, let's.
Well, that's the only other thing we can present.
Objection!
That one.
There we go.
You say nothing happened in the doctor's office. I disagree. Take a look at this.
What's that? It looks like a squashed up ball of clay. Kind of like you, actually.
Rude!
Whoa.
This bullet was found in the
Wow.
Maractus clinic office.
Wow, I am mean. I don't like it.
Something did happen in that office, Miss Tiara.
Objection! Enough of this choking out. The police investigated that clinic.
Not very thoroughly.
Objection! Ah, but this was stuck inside the doctor's safe.
Inside a safe?
Ooh, sweating.
I guess the police didn't check that far.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen Gavin's kind of sweating face.
Oh, every face she does is adorable. How is that possible?
Well, that's
think-
is a pro.
Is that the thing? Is
That's
that the
is
thinking
a
face?
problem.
Are you referring to the thinking face, Lemming?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Just a little.
She's
Yeah.
so cute.
She's just like Trucy's the precious one who must be protected
Yeah.
Yes, at all costs.
at all costs.
So is the judge.
And the judge. And the judge. Yes.
And the judge.
And the judge. They could both go in witness protection.
Yes.
Together.
Why else do you think he's called the judge, Evac?
How can you say it's a bullet was fired on that day?
Objection! Weren't you the one who explained the rifling marks to us?
Oh,
The pistol was taken from the Kitaki mansion that day. If the marks on this bullet match the murder weapon, that proves a firearm was discharged in that office on the day of the murder.
Moida.
Not better for it.
Bailiff, have this bullet analyzed immediately!
In front of my very eyes.
30 minutes later, a report arrives. 30 minutes later, a report arrives. So who wants to do... Actually, no, I guess I'll do the bailiff since I've done the bailiff already. The rusty marks on both the bullets are identical, sir.
Oh, it's Charles Ghost! Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon. Perhaps the defense would like to state their position.
The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in that office on that day. And at the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe which contained the top secret chart.
Do you think someone was threatening Dr. Maractus? In order to open the safe?
Only one person was in a position to do such a thing. Our witness, Alita Tiala.
Order! 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 Mr. Justice, where are you going with this? Are you accusing the witness?
Alita Tiala knew about Waukee Kitaki's botched operation. She got engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remains in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him and then the bullet finally reached its destination?
What?
That reminds me. Apparently, the Kitakis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices. They make it quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will.
Nefarious! Does he plan to marry him just to get their hands on this fortune?
Unheard of, yeah.
Objection!
Oh,
Oh.
You can leader. And I'll sue you, lawyer man.
me?
Yeah, you said you'd abuse my leader.
I think you mean accuse.
Think different. Well, you can't have her. She's mine. It was me. I shot the doctor. Me. He left me to die, so I left him to die too. In that park.
Waukee? Just cool down.
You keep your hands off my leader, or I'll.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Oh, she's
Miss
flipped.
Tiala?
I'm sorry, it's been so long since I've laughed so hard.
Something funny?
Waukee, wake up and smell reality.
Leader, baby.
The signature on the chart, the engagement. I mean, come on, it's so obvious. Even for a brainless, spoilt brat such as yourself.
Yeah.
Your honesty is like a breath of fresh or foul air, Fräulein.
Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway.
So, the family fortune is what you're really after?
That's right. I wanted the money.
Oh wait, that's whack. I ain't trying to hear that.
Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question?
Me?
I believe you said you were going to abuse me.
Accuse?
Of what crime, might I ask?
Huh?
Oh, I'm a bad girl, sure. I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I'd already left the clinic.
What?
I would never do a thing like that. It was definitely that silly brat.
Starting to rhyme now.
Wait.
talking about?
Trucy?
You had the most to lose if this chart was found.
But I didn't have a pistol now, did I?
Well, you could have taken Wonky's.
You think he'd have mentioned that, no? All I've heard him say is, "It was me, I shot him."
Objection! That's only because he's trying to protect you.
So to intrude in this lovely conversation.
Huh?
But the two of you are forgetting one critical point.
Well, what point?
Certainly, the Fräulein wanted a chart. You assume she tried to talk to you to opening that safe, but then wouldn't she have taken the chart?
Oh.
You see, that chart wouldn't have been left in that safe.
Oh, he's right.
Miss Tiana,
Yes?
it is clear to this court that you are not a very good fiancé.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Perhaps it's time you told us the truth.
No.
Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day.
Don't forget, you've proven that you were at the Miraculous Clinic on the day of the crime.
I just noticed something.
Hmm?
Witness testimony. Do you know when Apollo slammed his fist down and it said, "Don't forget"?
Yeah.
That was the judge.
That was the. It was no. It was definitely Apollo saying that. His mouth moved and everything, but it was still labeled as judge.
Oh,
I saw
That's
as
a
well.
time issue,
I was just
yeah.
like, what?
the Miraculous Clinic too.
Yeah, I thought it said that, so I looked over at the stream because that's a little bit behind. It said judge.
Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof I stole that pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Mattis was shot in the temple or not.
We went
Famous
back
last words,
later.
That chart was dangerous, you understand. I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went that day.
Also, can I just say, Shadow, I kind of love how the little nuance you give when she goes into her more sassy, not sassy, more abrasive, shall we say, personality.
Oh, thank you.
It's just
Yeah,
'cause-
it is spot on.
Well, no, it's a nice good bit of acting. You know, the fact you notice that you kind of put the distinction in there. It's nice.
Well, I am. You know her sprites. I'm actually mimicking them
Well, it
when I'm
makes
sitting
sense,
here
'cause,
doing
you know,
the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, for the judge.
Nice.
Just sit there.
Is that why you're starting to grow the beard?
Can I be honest, guys? I'm actually stood up here.
Oh, nice.
But you couldn't get a chart then, would you?
And later that night, Dr. Miratis was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, but then I had to go back. No easy feat with the cops all over the place.
Ah, that was you.
Apollo! Apollo! That sound! It came from behind this door!
Someone's in there. A break-in? They left through the window.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
you were the burglar.
That was you two? If only I had one more minute. Then I could have opened that safe and gotten the chart.
What? That's trespassing and brazen at that.
Oh, this is trial for trespassing now. Besides, You can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself. They are gangsters, you know.
In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination.
Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh?
Cross-examination.
The Maractus Clinic too. Also, another kind of thing I want to. I do love the kind of the eye split across the bottom
Yes.
screen.
Yes.
They're so cool, and like they in Grey's Attorney and Professor Layton versus Ace Attorney, they're like different slightly. I think they're also a little different in Spirit of Justice, maybe.
In
But
the Greatest Attorney, they're swords with the kind of the reflections of their eyes.
that's I think yeah. I don't actually. It's either that or Professor Layton. One of the two has that, and I don't. You may be, yeah.
When
I
does the
haven't seen
Great
the
One come out
preview.
again? Because that's the one I'm going to
That's
play
the
next.
prequel. That's the Greatest Attorney is the prequel. It's like the one in Victorian times.
When's it
Yeah,
coming
when's
out?
it come out though?
Oh, July 27th.
Danke.
Damn.
I thought you said what's it about. That's why I said.
No. I know what it is, but it's obviously it's not been translated, so I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's just press her on everything right now. Hold it! Why that day?
That rat was uncontrollable. He was ready to kill. And that would bring in the police. And that chart would become evidence. And I'd be hung out to dry.
The police didn't check the safe, did they?
Well, they thought the crime scene was the park.
Oh, I'll make sure the responsible parties feel the heat.
Hey, Tracy, well, I have the feeling that some scruffy detective might have got a pay decline.
Well, we don't.
Oh no, Gumshoe had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, Gumshoe had nothing to do with it.
I know, I
despise you, you glamorous fop.
Such sloppiness won't be tolerated, yeah.
I'm kind of thankful for that sloppiness myself, actually. Hold it! Later?
When I heard what happened, well, I was too scared to do anything that day. So I waited until the day after. The 16th, was it? Of course, you and that meddling kid had to get in my way. And I would have gotten away with it too!
But why did Dr. Maractus keep the chart around? It was clearly dangerous for him. He could have burned it.
No, Tracy. No Great Dane.
Because he's a coward. The chart was his insurance.
Insurance?
My signature on that chart, to be more specific. That made sure I couldn't betray him.
Oh, you were right, Burr. It's a double entanglement.
Hold it! But you could have stolen it.
Could have? Is this some new definition of proof?
Well, ask Wacky. He'll tell us.
Objection. Might I remind you, this is a cross-examination. You might want to keep your baseless theories to yourself. And leave the based to me.
He's right, isn't he? Hold it! Yeah, but
But what? You have nothing to say. This case is over. It was over the moment that brat was seen in the park. What's the point in dragging it out any further? How does she... Oh no.
yeah.
She
The
just...
doctor was shot in the right temple. Yes.
So it seems.
Let's review the facts again, shall we? If the killer shot from this location, the bullet would have struck the victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was in the right temple.
Yes, we heard testimony on this yesterday. At the time of the shooting, the witness was standing here.
No, he wasn't. He was standing at the side.
Just before the gun was fired, he shouted. The victim turned his head to look and shot.
Objection! But that testimony was proven to be a lie. Look, our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime, but he was standing to the north, next to the trash can where he tossed in the panties. If Mr. Stickler shouted from this location, the bullet couldn't hit his right temple.
Silly, silly attorney.
What?
Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning?
Do you remember, Jersey?
I used to have a glass of milk for breakfast.
What matters is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there can only be one explanation. The panties guy was mistaken.
Objection! But his location was proven. You can't write that off as him being mistaken.
Objection. Then why don't you show us her forehead?
Show you what?
Must I explain everything? Very
Yes,
well.
please. More explanations in that lovely
Very
accent.
well. Let's recap. If the witness that this guy was standing to the north, then where was the shooter standing? Or kneeling? From what location did the killer shoot the victim?
But wait, if the witness was standing there, how could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple?
I'm really laid out the facts for us.
Because they were.
It is up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. If you can, that is.
He can.
Of course, we figured it out. Shadow figured it out long ago.
Walkie-Talkie was standing at the killer mark. Wesley Stickler at the witness mark. And of course, Palmer Actress was at the victim mark.
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim?
Someplace else.
As the facts stand now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location.
What are you talking about? I don't see any other place.
Apparently, Mr. Justice does. Let's hear it. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from?
Objection! It's time to raise the hoof and the stakes.
I can really do with the steak right now.
Penalties are surprising things, don't you think? But what if they're a bit more terrifying?
Oh no.
Yeah!
Gavin, what are you about to do? Oh!
Like so!
Double penalty?
All or nothing, yeah, baby! Her forehead wishes to take us in a new direction. Then he must be heading for the challenges ahead!
Challenge accepted. It's justice time.
Are you sure, Apollo?
The key is the witness, Mr. Stickler's testimony. If we believe that and we know where he stood, and the victim turned when he shouted, there's only one place the killer could have been. The killer shot the victim from here.
In the noodle stand!
I believe we all owe a debt of gratitude to Miss Alita Tiala.
What do you mean?
Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning. Wesley Stickler was standing next to the trash can when he saw the two men.
Oh God, here we go.
Justice. He told us his testimony. And the victim turned to look in his direction. A shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Which direction was it at that moment? That's right, towards the noodle stand.
Order! 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 So you're saying the killer was inside the noodle stand?
Objection! Let's think about it for a bit more, shall we? You say the killer was inside the noodle stand. Which would mean the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park. Revealing his own murder and the cart behind him.
The most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think you'd notice if you were pulling someone along.
Objection! There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place?
Objection! Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand. We have not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was in the stand.
The footprint.
Can I prove that? You want evidence that someone was in the stand?
Absolutely.
Well, I've got it.
Too bad.
Well, too bad. I've got it right here.
Intriguing. Let's see what you got. Show us proof that someone was hiding in the noodle stand.
It's the slippers.
The Maractus Clinic. And they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in a trash can near the crime scene.
Or
A single slipper print was found at the scene. Right next to the noodle stand. Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe print was found in the left slipper. In other words, this is the proof that you were inside the noodle stand.
Hell yeah! I love that.
Screech.
objection!
Where the hell is that coming from?
I have your screen. Get only one slipper Martin. Can this be called a footprint in...
Objection! Observe the diagram. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. A slipper wouldn't leave a trace on a cobblestone path.
Objection! Yet you still cannot say footprint, yeah.
Why not?
You have an impression left by a single slipper. Was on the stand and simply fell to the ground.
Objection! That's just dumb.
One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cluttered with the tools of the noodle making trade. Mr. Salty and all that. There's no room for a person to hide in there.
That's because they were all in the. It was all in the clinic.
Yes, indeed.
Could someone have hidden in that stand?
Yes.
Apollo, I think I might be onto something.
Huh?
I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be...
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have proof that someone could have hidden in the stand?
Damn right.
I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear the space in that stand.
It's the ball.
This is a noodle bowl from the stolen Eldoon's noodle stand.
Yes, and what about it?
We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday in the lobby of the Maractus Clinic.
A large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic?
Mr. Eldoon was very clear about those bowls.
Well, I don't care who did it. That stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls are in there, too.
Yet the bowls were removed. That night, there was space inside that noodle stand. Space created at the Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time you were there, Miss Alita Tiala.
Stop! I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. Their worst lies in that spoiled brat's pickup lines.
I would like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent.
Show me an innocent. I'll show you a fairy tale.
In any case, the defense has somehow made its point. The witness had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Maractus.
More fairy tales. This whole trial is a fairy tale.
Then please, pull us back down to reality, Miss Tiala. I'm
Snap
giving
us
you
back
one last
to
chance
reality.
to explain yourself.
Yes, this is it. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand at that night? And what was Alita Tiala doing inside it? Time to get to the bottom of this case.
Witness testimony.
Tiala's explanation.
I'll be right back.
That night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kentucky family's hands. But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Kentuckys had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. Fucking
You-
lie.
You knew about the botched operation, so you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself.
I won't make excuses. And I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. I told him that Brat got his health checkup report. And that he was coming to settle the score.
I see. Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth or it's over.
Cross-examination.
Tiala's explanation. Alright. Okay, we can actually... we can act-
Your bracelet is correct,
Yeah.
by the way.
It is, but it's on every statement. We have to pick the correct one, I think.
Well, it'll be one when she's fiddling with her hand because we.
Yeah,
know
let's watch the animation.
Yeah, let's.
What do we want her to... Where she's going with her hands?
It could...
Well, that's her
Yeah,
tail.
that would be the first one.
Yeah, it's the first one when her hands are clasped together.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm just
It
guessing
seems
from the
so.
previous ones.
Yeah.
Let's
I
check.
mean, if it isn't, then it's going to be something else, so we'll find out.
All shall be revealed.
I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the
I was wrong.
chart.
Yeah.
Wrong.
It would be too easy there. I think she's got a second tell.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Or the statement's
You're
not
gonna
out yet. That night,
Yeah.
you went to that,
It might,
right?
Press
it
it real
might
good.
be the one where she said she's just gone home.
Hold it! So, you did go to steal that chart.
Were you listening? I said I asked him for it.
The victim was a man in good health. I don't see how she could have cornered him or coerced him. But
Oh, it would have been impossible without a pistol.
What if she did have a pistol?
I'll admit, I wanted that chart. That much is true. My reason was simple.
Okay. Hold it! It certainly would have put a damper on your wedding plans, I'd say.
Not only that, if the Katakis had gotten that chart, I'd probably be with Dr. Maractus now, pulling that great noodle stand in the sky.
It seems our fitness was in the fix as well.
Who would want to die pulling a noodle stand?
Or Mr. Eldulwood.
True.
Oh, when I die, it'll be by disappearing mysteriously in the middle of a magic act.
Be a little less morbid, please.
So you see, I needed that chart.
Okay. He didn't understand?
He wouldn't listen to a word I was saying. The moment he saw me, he started to tremble. Ha! I thought, what a sad excuse for a man.
Please don't smile like that anymore. It's creepy.
He was practically delusional.
They sent you, quote unquote?
He thought the Katakis had sent me to get the chart.
It makes some sense. You are the son's fiancé.
Don't make me laugh. The Katakis send me. They don't play that way. If they'd known about the chart, they would have gone in there with guns blazing. But I couldn't convince the trembling doctor otherwise.
If that was really all that happened, what were all those noodle bowls doing there?
How should I know? There weren't any balls when I went. I know that much. Why don't you let me be and go look for your killer someplace else, alright?
Do I detect uncertainty there?
Yes, you
My
do.
last chance.
And some hostility as well.
Hollow, any word for your bracelet?
Yeah, actually. I felt it respond. I couldn't see
I couldn't see a thing. It's up to you, Apollo.
time to perceive the truth. Here comes justice.
We kind of look.
I think it's that last one because it was like, was that the thing I detect there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
it's
hey,
just I gave up, yes.
yeah. She must be fiddling with her thing.
Yeah.
So I
Or with her
gave
neck.
up and went home. All I
Gotcha! All I did was talk and lie.
What? Show me proof.
Oh, I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It'll slip in confidence and they give it all away. The proof is used. All I did was talk to him, you claim. You can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words.
My twitch? What are you talking about?
You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your skull.
What? What?
This is working better than I'd hoped. Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies, 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth.
Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth.
It seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? It seems that nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Mr. Young. Something happened between you and the victim in the Miraculous Clinic office, and I got proof that shows exactly what happened.
What's that?
You're touching your scarf again. There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord.
Eh?
Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I come up with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state.
Well, spit it out! This talking in circles nonsense is killing me!
Very well. The answer is very simple, Mr. Lita Turner. Please remove your scarf.
Objection! This is a time to determine what happened in that park. Yet we seem to have drifted off target.
Objection! We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting. Speaking of drifting, I hope you
Taboo!
chat.
I've just been in this place before.
As soon as the witness removes her scarf,
I won't do it! This is insane! I'm an unrelated third party! You can't order me to...
Miss Tiana, I'm afraid you've forgotten what's already been proven.
What?
You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf.
No! No!
I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala? Your neck. That isn't what I think it is.
That's me, sorry. That's fine, no matter. Sorry. Come here!
Something did happen that night at the Miraculous Clinic. You need to get that chart back, no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it.
But wait! Looking at this lamp and the witch. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Took your breath away, didn't it, Your Honor?
It looked like the very opposite happened. Took a drink and it went down the wrong hole.
Exactly.
It almost feels as if it was you who was strangled with the cord, Your Honor.
I'm okay. Continue.
The victim in the clinic that night was this witness, specifically. You tried to threaten Dr. Maractus and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Maractus Clinic.
There is like a picture of her getting injured, and it's kind of scary just burning it off.
Okay.
Order! 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 Will someone please tell me what really happened?
I told you the truth already! I went to the clinic that night to warn Miss Dr. Maractus. That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you.
Ooh, who wants to be Maractus?
It's not a very long roll, so...
Yeah.
Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient.
We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open your safe. Give it to me.
So you can save your own skin?
What?
I don't know what you're up to. You went in with the family. If they see that chart, you're finished. Leave me holding the short straw. But I'm going down. I want some company. You. And what happened next?
He jumped at me and knocked me to the floor. Then he took that cord. Hal Maractus was serious. Deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out.
So, you were the victim.
Unser head splotched in the court. Was your lipstick?
Yo, Shadow, you called it.
Again.
I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There. Are you happy now? I was out cold, almost killed. And you claim I then snuck into that noodle stand. But how could I? That ending's
That animation.
Monkey face to follow.
Well, one thing is clear. We now know what really happened at the Maractus Clinic. And it would seem that our victim was not entirely over blame himself.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking of it. It's hard to breathe. I've told you everything. Can I go home now?
You bear some responsibility to rent that day. True. Yet, if you were also a victim, this court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice, I believe this clears up the remaining questions with Miss Tiana.
When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her.
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo. I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala?
Very well. This finishes the cross-examination of this.
Objection!
Objection! Unholy! Not so fast. This party's just getting started. Now we rock and roll!
What?
Holy shit.
Those spikes on your head are softer than they look.
Oh.
Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
Prosecutor Gavin.
Palmehag is choked a little, Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next?
He's right. There's more we don't know.
But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark. She would have been out for a while.
Even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand?
At least Tiana, half dead, still not pulling that stand, had a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand.
What if it's all true? You might have already figured out what truly happened that night.
Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet.
You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin.
Me? Fräulein, only wish to know the truth.
Well, let's go back over what we've learned up till now. On the day of the murder, Rocky saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside him. So, he took a pistol from the family stash, the intent to give Dr. Mac some of his own medicine, yo.
Miss Tiala heard about this from Walkie. So she went to the Maractus Clinic ahead of him. In order to get rid of the chart with her signature.
But then, something happened.
Sounds like you figured it all out. But remember, I was the victim. I was out cold.
But what about Dr. Maractus?
Well, that does seem to be the problem. He had just tangled a little Tiala, perhaps he thought to death. What did he do after his kind?
I was just knocked out, not dead.
If I can make a suspicion, I think that he knew she wasn't out cold. She wasn't dead, she was just out cold, so he was taking her to the Kitakis. But she regained consciousness halfway and decided to kill him. From the state of this clinic and the scene in the park, I think it is clear that the good doctor what the good doctor did next. Well, Heiferhead, care to guess?
Mr. Dossus, what did Dr. Maractus do?
Maybe he did think he'd killed at least Tiala. Nothing evidence to show what he did next.
He stole a fucking noodle
Stole a
stand.
fucking
No,
noodle
the
stand.
fucking noodles, man.
Take that! As his next move, Dr. Maractus stole Guy Eldoon's noodle stand.
What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand.
It wasn't so random. Remember all the bowls in the clinic's foyer? Bowls that belonged inside that stand. I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. However, the question is, why did he remove the bowls?
Maybe because the stand was heavy?
Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place.
Ah. Wait, you don't mean...
I do! Dr. Maractus did replace those bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala.
My corpse?
Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he'd killed you.
His next move would be to dispose of the body.
Oh, in the water. That's crazy talk. You're all crazy.
Objection! Then let's think about it logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind, but on his way there, who should you run into but the defendant, Waki Kitaki?
Objection! I question your quote-unquote logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
The park is a dead end. Why would he head in that direction to begin with?
That's right. He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
Objection! Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end? Unless the park was his destination.
What?
Apparently the defense has an idea. Tell us where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand. Here, please show us on this diagram. So where exactly was the victim grabbing that stand?
To the river.
To the river.
That's a river.
Yes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why.
A perfect place to dispose of a body.
He was going to throw me into that river?
He didn't have many other options, Fräulein.
I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand, the defense before him, defendant before him, and inside the stand, you, Miss Alita Tiala. And then the denouncement. Wesley Stickler of panty snatching fame walks up. Seeing the two men, he shouts in that instant.
No, I shot him.
You were the only one who could have stolen Waki's pistol. It had to be you.
Well, Miss Tiana.
Nice work.
You mean I'm right?
I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story. To get that spoiled brat off the hook.
You're the one who's dreaming. Apollo's backed up everything he said with facts. You're so sure he's making it up. Give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park?
Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic. I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak.
So I was going to say here, I don't want us to end here, but I know Lemming has to go. So, because it's 9:30. I mean, should we have Divot filling the role of Phoenix?
We are literally nearly at the end.
We are nearly. We are this close, I imagine.
I ain't leaving.
Okay.
Hey.
Let's go!
Where of what? Oh, I can't believe she's still trying to deny this.
Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin?
Master always be the one to point out her faults errors.
Maybe there really is something.
I believe the Fräulein speaks of her toxic car.
His car.
That's right. The Maractus Clinic has that big garage.
In which sat a green sports car, was it?
Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car.
And so we find the victim is have probable cause to steal that stand. And that offense without a case.
No, because
The mirror.
Yes.
Oh, I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken.
Ah, was an excellent counter argument, Fräulein. Too bad you're quite wrong.
of course.
Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy.
Daddy?
That's right. That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was that green sports car.
Oh yes, I have nearly forgotten about it.
I think even Mr. Wright forgot about it. Afterward, he drove it back to that garage. It ran fine.
That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sport car? It's because the exhaust is blocked. It's because the exhaust is blocked.
Because he was a German like me, and everyone knows you can't drive with a car that has a broken mirror. A glaring contradiction, to be sure. More glaring than your forehead.
No. No!
Order! 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 Well, Mr. Justice, I didn't exactly use his car to carry the body.
Is that a crown of Suantai here? Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you have learned over the last 2 days.
Everything I've learned.
Mr. Justice, this is a contradiction. This contradiction cast doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night.
Think, my young Padawan, think.
It didn't run because it's blocked.
I have an idea. It's all coming together.
Oh, yeah.
That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car.
Ha! Now you're making it make even less sense than usual.
Not according to my information, Miss Tiana. Put one and one together and the explanation is simple.
If it's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence. show us proof why the car wouldn't run that night.
It's
Some
the
magic
panties again.
Let's see now. Panties again?
I said honest meaning. Honest, I swear.
All sorts of things come out of my panties.
Bye.
Even the truth.
What? What the fuck?
Another crime was committed the night of the murder. The theft of these panties, the latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the Snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl chased the thief until he hid in the Maractus Clinic garage.
What?
The Snatcher hid the panties there before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them.
Why, they were found in the car's exhaust pipe.
Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin.
So you were here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up on the ghost.
You're hot.
My motorcycle won't start. A clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad. It looks like such a nice bike too. Hard to believe it could break from just that.
Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clogged exhaust. They won't run.
Hi, how interesting.
While Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start.
What?
That's why Dr. Maractus had to use the noodle stand. It was the closest thing he could think of.
Well, Miss Tiala, this wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
So it does. Where am I? So dark, can't see. Cramped. The pain. My throat's burning.
What's your problem? Lemming.
Doc, I know what you did.
Walkie?
You lied to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man.
Oh, wait, let me explain.
Fine, I'll give you your last request.
You're being tricked. I don't know how you think. It's not just me.
No! He'll ruin everything! I have to stop him!
What did you do?
Bang.
He shot me
dirt is
down.
gone.
Bang, bang. He shot
I
me.
hit the ground.
Bang,
Bang, bang, that awful sound.
Funny. This isn't the way it was supposed to turn out. Oh well, too bad.
There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
I believe he has a smash from Wesley Stickler. He went to use the public phone to inform the police.
Which is when I made my escape.
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped in that paint, though.
That was your mistake.
No. My biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice. I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone would get Wocky declared guilty, it was you.
Fuck you
believe-
too, man.
I believe you reached a conclusion of some sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Anita Gianna doing?
She's confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now.
Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost.
I think he already knew. He figured out she was the killer a while ago.
Oh, you bet I did. Some advice. Now is a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
He lost, but I didn't exactly win either.
Something the matter, her forehead.
Looks like it's time to announce a verdict. Not guilty!
And time for the best reveal
What is it,
in this game.
Unser Truth fins.
But the best reveal. There are more dramatic ones, but this was excellent.
June 17th. No, I'm talking about what's coming up next. June 17th, 4:12 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2.
No, I know what you. I think I know what you mean.
Okay.
I guess point out. Great job, Apollo. You did it.
Yeah, we did it somehow.
Locky's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. And he's yet to thank.
Wocky.
Pretty sure that's
Hey,
Wocky.
Yeah. Hey, you tatty man! You're gonna pay for what you did to my Alita, Holmes.
Or to blame, I guess.
You give my Alita back. Stupid pointy-headed attorney with a death wish.
Enough, Wocky.
Yes.
Ah, Mr. Kitaki.
It's high time you open your eyes, Wocky.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you opened yours. Giving up the life and trying to become some kind of businessman.
Don't talk about what you don't understand, Wocky.
I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out.
If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending?
Hey, maybe we can help him out. You know why Mr. Kitaki needs to make so much money? Maybe we should tell Wocky. Oh, Wocky, Apollo has something to tell you.
Huh? I do? Way to put me on the spot.
What's the operation
What's
cost?
that?
Show him the reason why, Apollo.
Why is Mr. Kitaki trying to become a businessman? I'm guessing it's Wocky's chart I've got to present.
Yes.
Yes,
Take that.
So,
Think about it, Wocky. Think about your condition.
what?
I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday.
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is.
She doesn't mean. You aren't really, are you?
I searched the globe, and I found a doctor could take that bullet out of you, Wocky. But it's an expensive procedure.
Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it.
What?
It was the gangster left that did this to you, Wocky. I wanted to help you, and I wanted to do it clean.
His eyes.
Please understand, Walkie.
Dad.
Oh,
Man, I see how it is, old man. You're always looking out for.
Walkie?
Listen, good old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who's the OG. You try and hide in your business suit. I'll find you. Stupid old geezer. I'm out of here.
No, it is as it should be.
Mr. Kitaki! I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes.
I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you.
Who, me? I don't think.
Someday, I'll bake you one of our latest, the Kentucky lime pie.
He's opening a pie shop?
Hell yeah.
So long.
Mr. Kentucky,
so-
mine's a lemon meringue, please.
And he was gone.
Order up.
Well, let's head back, Apollo. To the Right Anything Agency.
Hey, since when do I work at your agency?
Oh, we make a good team, though. Don't just stand there. Let's get going.
Why not? She did help me out. And there's a few questions that still need answers. Like this power of mine that she showed me. And my bracelet. If anyone can help me, I can figure it out. It's her. Hey, don't push so hard. Oh, I can't say I care much for what her father's done.
Oh, that's right. We have to go someplace first.
Huh? Where?
Why? To claim our reward from Mr. Aldoon.
Ah.
Yes!
Salty Noodles. Right. He's got a stand back already?
Oh, and after that, you can come see my show. With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat. Oh, it's special, all right.
Please. Anything but him. Yeah.
And
yes!
we did
Question
it.
mark?
What are you doing, Lemming, so you can go away?
Yes, I am. I'm going to bed now. Bye-bye.
Bye, Lemming.
No,
What's Lemming?
Streetwise.
Streetwise, what are you
Watch
doing?
Lemming, he's a good boy.
Realize, tomorrow I'm doing stuff. I haven't figured out what yet. Probably
Go watch
something
it.
tech
Go
or
watch your stuff
gun-related.
tomorrow.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
So yes, next time we'll be doing Turnabouts in a Raid, which we'll save the game here because, of course, why wouldn't we save the game here? Yeah. That was great. I was the point. The one
So
some points in that case where I'm like, oh please, can this be the end? Please.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna, I feel like you're gonna feel that more with Turnabout Serenade because
Oh god, Turnabouts in a Raid. I mean, it's not a terrible
it's a fun
case.
case.
But,
It's one of the better case threes, but it's not
yeah.
the
Case-
best case.
Next time, everyone, case 3 syndrome strikes.
Yeah. I think Turnabout Serenade is the best. I think Turnabout Serenade is the second best. Then there's the other ones from the trilogy. Then the ones from the second trilogy. Then Dual Destinies and Spirit Justice are not on here because I don't remember them.
Fair enough.
Judging by Turnabout Samurai, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I want to thank you all for joining me. Well, not just me. Us here tonight at the Scratching Post. We'll be playing some Apollo Justice as court was in session. And, of course, next week you can join us as we start Turnabout Center Raid. We're definitely not going to finish it. Definitely not.
God, no.
God, no.
No.
I mean, we've taken it this
Three,
far
I
to get
think,
through. It's taken, what, 3 episodes to get through Turnabout?
I think 3
Corner?
or 4. They get longer as you go along as well. So.
Yeah.
They do, yeah.
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 This is why I
Well,
want to make
that's
sure.
fine.
That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. But hey, we're gonna finally get that Easter egg with the gun that I was talking about.
Yes.
That is important to me so much because
As long-
it's never
as long
just
as-
again, but it's hilarious.
As long as you remember next time.
I will remember because
The second the gun shows up, she's gonna be like,
always-
Inspector,
yeah.
look at me do it now.
Stare at it! Stare at it!
we have to specifically look at the barrel, and I think like the first line of the dialogue is, "Hey, don't point that thing at me." And that's how we'll know.
Cool. Burr, what are you doing?
Burr?
Burr?
Me, of course, yes. Sorry.
You are Bear. Yeah.
I am. Ich bin ja, baby. So Thursdays are in constant flux for me lately. So I'm not sure. Tomorrow I might be revisiting Vampires around 4 p.m. British or 17 European. But I got an offer from my brother, and we might be just playing Heroes of the Storm instead. But that would be more like 8 p.m. British and 21 European. But that would be in Polish, so you might not be interested at all. But still, it's constant flux what Thursday is. But on Friday, quite a lot of lovely people will be joining Weird FTW in and Scarfulo in Pizza Party and playing the Falling Guys together in a big group. And Shadow will be there.
The Falling
And
Guys.
Lemming will be there. And I will be there. And a lot of great people will be there.
And I will
Our
be there.
beads will be.
And David will
We
be
will
there.
be there. We will be falling with style.
Yes.
Divot, what are you doing?
So, if you remember last Wednesday, I said I was going to stream my Creme Bowl game on Monday, but that got moved to tomorrow, so that's tomorrow now instead.
Okay.
And then, as Bez said and I said, I will be playing the Fall Guys on Friday, which I'm very excited for.
Fantastic.
And then probably nothing for on the weekend because it's the weekend. It's busy, but maybe something. I don't know. Just follow.
Shadow and Kay, are you guys doing anything? I know you don't stream, but I thought I'd question, maybe.
Kay actually does stream, so
Okay,
I think I should let
yeah.
them go first.
Okay, what are you
I've
doing
been
then?
I've been just not streaming because things have been happening. But
Mhm.
this Friday and then who knows whenever we're both available, me and my friend D will be streaming Persona 4 Golden. I almost said Persona 5, not Persona 5. So that's this Friday, and then from there on, basically whenever we can do it, except Tuesday, because Tuesday I'm streaming at like and the Persona 4 stream is at 1:30 Mountain Time, and then on Tuesdays I'm streaming Danganronpa for like 2 hours with at about 3-ish Mountain Time with my friend Trucy.
Fair enough. Well, that's going to be it from us tonight. I want to thank everyone for joining us. I want to thank my lovely cohorts for joining us on this. I'm going to see if I can try and get someone in for the next case as like a third person. But then who knows? There might be not enough roles for that. We'll see. I'll have a think and see what I can do. Right then. I've already put a raid going, so hop in the raid cannon, everyone. We're gonna raid Weird FTW. He's probably not going to stream for too long, but to be fair, I'll always give Weird some love. Also, we'll see you all over there, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
There we go.
And we're raiding.